Hi, friends. Jaqui here, coming to you from First Congregational United Church of Christ in Corvallis, Oregon. And I have a special poem to read to you today. But first, I have the candle. And I don't know if you can hear, there are fire trucks in the background. So I'm thinking of a quick prayer for whoever they're going to help. I'd like you, if you want, to put a hand on your chest where you can feel the warmth of your hand. Take a deep breath. And you are welcome and invited to say the words that I say. I am breathing in God's love. I am a beloved child of God. And I can share God's love with the world around me, right here in Corvallis or wherever you are. For some, Corvallis is a small place. For me, it's a town, and I'm not used to, even now, I'm not used to living in a town or a city because I grew up on a farm. Pearl is here with me, my dog Pearl, and she has a special story, but I'm saving that story for another time. Today, I want to talk about Juneteenth, which sounds so interesting. It's a mix of the date, June 19th, and it's all smashed together into Juneteenth. And that is a day that is a remembrance and a celebration. And I'm curious if you know what it is about. If it was a school day tomorrow, school wasn't over now, you wouldn't have school on this coming Monday because it's June 19th and it's a federal holiday. That means the whole United States celebrates it as a holiday. It's official. And Juneteenth celebrates all the work that Black Americans have done to help themselves and to remember that they are strong, that they have come a long distance together. And so I will be celebrating Juneteenth by listening to some music and supporting Black-owned businesses. There's a soul food restaurant that I hope to go to tomorrow. But I wanted to talk to you about a poem that's really a song called Lift Every Voice and Sing. And you may have heard it before. It's beautiful. It was written in 1900. And it was written by James Weldon Johnson and then put to music by his brother, John Rosamond Johnson. And they were at a school, running a school, and they had children sing this song for the first time in 1900. He initially wanted to write it in honor of Abraham Lincoln's birthday, and then he decided to write the poem as a celebration and a record of all the things that they had lived through as Black Americans. Only 40 years before 1900, when the song was written, Black Americans were still in slavery, some of them. They didn't know that they were given freedom by Abraham Lincoln. For 2 or 3 years after that, those who lived in Texas, in Galveston, Texas. So they were still enslaved by white people, even though Abraham Lincoln had signed a law saying that they were no longer slaves. The people in Galveston, Texas, who were keeping them as slaves didn't tell them the news. So they kept them as slaves for 2 or 3 more years. So back to James Weldon Johnson. He wrote this song, and now it's starting in 2021. It has become part of the National Football League beginning, along with the Star Spangled Banner. So I'm only going to read you a couple of the verses of this song. I think they're important. Every time I hear this song, I'm filled with a sense of strength, and I think that comes through the song from James, the person who wrote it. It's called Lift Every Voice and Sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed? We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past, till we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who has brought us thus far on the way, Thou who has by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we meet thee. Our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. And actually, that was the whole song. I didn't intend to read the whole thing, but I did. Yay. I even got goosebumps as I read that. So I encourage families and you to read that out loud as a celebration of Juneteenth and our friends who went through so much. Black Americans. I am proud of this song. I'm proud of the strength that it describes. And I hope to be that strong myself. I hope you feel the strength of that song. And before we go, I want to wish you a happy Juneteenth and a remembering Juneteenth, both. Would you help me blow this candle out? Until next time. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining me and for sharing this time with me.